this clip, Trump is touting about, about how cheap gas was in 2021, but he's not telling you the facts. He's just telling you, yeah, gas was cheap, everything was nice, everything was cool, but he's not telling you why the gas was cheap. So let's hear what he has to say.
Months and moments where it was even less than that. Wouldn't that be nice? $1.87, Gary.
$1.87.
That would be very nice. The family likes it more than Gary. Gary's been around too.
Gas was at $1.87. It was because nobody was driving. At the time, in January 2020 and 2021, the whole year, people were locked up. We were quarantining for that whole year. Nobody was driving. So gas companies lowered their gas prices down for X people that were at least working at the time. So yeah, gas was cheap. It was because of that, because the pandemic, we were all quarantining and we were not driving. So as soon as Biden took power and he became the president, the gas companies went and up their prices because everybody was starting to start getting active, going out, starting going to work, started doing activities outside. The United States was getting open. So gas companies lost profit during the whole 2020 and 2021 period. They lost a lot of money. So when the United States opened up, the prices went up so they can get profits. All the profits that they made during that time was insane. It was in the billions of dollars. So that's why gas was so high, like $5, $6 a gallon. They were killing and making a killing in their profits, all because they are greedy people, and Trump have them in their hands. Like, he already asked for like $1 billion to the oil companies for an endorsement, so these lobbying gas companies killed that whole period. 2022 was when the gas was like so high. Right now it's still high, but hey, it wasn't as high as 2022. It went down. Joe Biden has done a lot of work bringing those gas prices down, and the gas companies are also helping with Biden, at least. So let's go up. Let's hear this one.
Kamala, she knew everything, and the senators knew what was going on. And by the way, I had my own classified documents case, and I was totally exonerated. Totally.
Yeah.
It was a case brought by Joe Biden and Kamala. She was involved. They did that in order to interfere with the election, and it still goes on, different cases, but that was, according to most, the big one, and we were totally exonerated. The case.
He kind of was exonerated for that case, and it was all because the judge in that case, he appointed her to that bench. Well, in his period of time, he appointed her to that bench. So basically, that judge is dirty. She's dirty. She's a MAGA judge. She's loyal to Trump. And for this that she did for Trump, she took that case and threw it in the trash. It was all because she might be a Supreme Court judge if Trump wins, just because she was loyal to Trump in this case. So don't be surprised if she gets a nomination for Supreme Court judge in 2025 if Trump wins.
To stores with a little computer, adding it up, everything they've stolen. They want to stay under the 950, but they don't get prosecuted for above that. The only one that gets prosecuted is somebody who would talk about the unfair election. They get prosecuted. But when you steal and rob and kill, And so many.
He's still crying about the 2020 elections. He's still crying about that. He's still like, oh, I lost the election, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to be playing the victim all the time. Victim, victim, victim. Bro, you lost the election. Just say it. Say it with your chest. And this crazy story about people going into stores with calculators and calculating everything, every little thing they steal. Yeah, let's 950. We can't steal no more, bro. That story is so. Who believes that shit? Like, who really thinks like people go with calculators to stores and try and calculate every little item they want to steal? Who's, I don't know. MAGA is really a cult. Is really a cult.
Everyone was better off when you had a gentleman named President Donald J. Trump at the helm. Does anybody know him?
Bro, why are you talking in a third person? Only you, a narcissist, talk in the third person. You're right there. You're like right there. Nobody know him. Does nobody know him, bro? Whoever he may be. Come on, man. You're a narcissist, dog. You're really a narcissist.
All of a sudden she comes out and she says the same thing, exactly the same words that I used.
Okay, former President Trump in York, Pennsylvania.
And Fox always cuts off. Always. They go to the rally and then they cut off because Trump is insane. Even them knows that Trump is insane in the brain. Because he just go into stories. I bet this rally was like a 30-minute rally, and he just add another 30 by just talking nonsense. Like, bro, stick to the script, and I bet you would do better. But he can't. His brain is just, he can't help it. He can't help himself. And that's why Fox always have to cut off. That's an embarrassment, really. Let's see this one.
And the country is really in big trouble. We're a nation in decline. We're going down the drain. The drain is the swamp that you've heard so much about.
The swamp that you never drain. We're not a country in decline. The only people in decline is you and your MAGA movement, and you're the lunatic that you think you're going to win in November 5th. You are a lunatic. I just feel like MAGA is so brainwashed that this man is really talking about how bad this country is when we are the best country in the world.
They get rich, and in Washington, some of these politicians, what they're doing to our country is disgraceful.
Yeah, like you are disgraceful. You are really disgraceful. Let's see, it's here.
We passed the largest tax cuts in history, the largest regulation cuts in history, and built the greatest economy in the history of the world. We were at a level that nobody had ever seen before. And now we're going to do it again, but we're going to do it even bigger, better, stronger, and smarter. When I left office, I handed Kamala and crooked Joe Biden a surging economy.
A surging economy? I think like 6 million people lost their jobs in 2020. In 5 months, 6 million people lost their jobs. You didn't have a surging economy, bro. You didn't. Say 2020. I know you don't want to say 2020, but 2020 was your worst year, and you left this country in shambles, bro. Trump is a piece of shit if he thinks that is true.
Under Kamala, we have fallen into manufacturing recession with 13,000 manufacturing jobs lost in the United States since just the start of this year. I don't know if you all know that.
That's a blandly lie. Another lie. Let's see this one. Let's go up. Let's go up. Oh, the Kobe one. Let's go this one.
And we were working 4 years ago at really getting it along, and then we were hit with the COVID came in. We focused on that. We did a great job. If we didn't do a great job on that, we would have been in a depression like in 1929, which is where you're heading.
We were really on a depression of 1929 in 2020. Like he just told you, we were on a depression in 2020 because of COVID and because he didn't handle COVID the way it was supposed to be handled. He's just telling like half life, half truth there. It's incredible how this guy can talk and bullshit everybody and to believe in him when he just lies and lies.
And we were doing that against China. You know, there was a long time expression that China will take over the world's largest economy. It'll take it over in 2019. Well, in 2019, we were doing so well, 2018, 2017, that China never even came close. We were lapping them.
That is so perfectly like put. Like MAGA lives in this alternative reality that only the year that matter is 2019, 2018, and 2017. Why did he left 2020 out? Why did you leave it out? I know why. Because you destroyed this country in 2020. COVID hit us and you knew about it, and you knew how bad this pandemic was going to be because it's on tape. If you go back and read Bob Woodward's book, he knew in January 2020 that COVID was a big issue coming to this country. He knew this. He told the reporter. It's on tape. His own voice. And for him to leave 2020 out of this speech is an embarrassment. He knows it's an embarrassment. He knows he did an awful job during COVID. And for that, I think he doesn't deserve to be in the White House again. He doesn't deserve to be around any position of power again. Because that's a blandly lie, and he just rewriting history. And history can be rewritten because 2020 was the worst year that this country and the world had. The alternative reality of MAGA is a mental health issue, and it's a problem. It's a real problem. Let's continue. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, DJ Omega MVP. Share this content. Comment down below. This is the content that I'm gonna start doing every day. I'm gonna throw a video every day. I'm gonna try to do my best to explain every video. I hope you can join me in this journey, like they say. This one.
Like they were going to pay the bills of college students. Unfortunately, that didn't happen and won't happen. They gave up that. The Supreme Court gave it up because it was unfair to all of those people. One of them, like they were going to pay the bills of college students. Unfortunately,
the student loan. It was really important for students. That was one of the Joe Biden's promises that he was gonna cut student loans for students, and he has done a lot. He has cut like a lot of hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't have the number right now, but he had helped a lot of students. But the Supreme Court originally stopped the original bill that will cut a lot more student loans for more students. So Biden went, like, he wiggled around and has canceled some debt from some college students here and there wherever he can't. So he's really doing a great job helping college students with the student loans. What is this one?
Kamala is also on a regulatory G.
I have problem with speaking too, so I understand. What is this one?
Rest of their lives. As I've said many, many times before, as tariffs on foreign countries go up, taxes on American workers and families come down. According to one recent study, a small 10% tariff on foreign-made products will allow massive tax cuts for working families, create more than 3 million American jobs, raise household incomes by 6%.
That's a lie. Tariffs don't work. Tariffs will come back to the people. Those taxes will affect every single person. Every single thing that you buy will have more taxes included because of these tariffs. So don't believe that either. Our chain supply.
Our supply chain has crashed, and you don't write about it now, but it's still crashed. And all you have to do is say, where's the package that was supposed to be here 3 months ago? People aren't getting them. It's very bad what's happened. They've destroyed our supply chain, which is something.
What package takes 3 months to arrive? I think I have an idea. I think I know which package takes 3 months to arrive and hasn't been delivered yet. It's your shoes. Yeah, it's your shoes. Those horrendous golden shoes that you sold like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, for like $500, $900 a pop, $500 a pop. Yeah, those hasn't been delivered, and that's why you complain about the supply chain. The supply chain is fine. I get stuff in 2 days, so get it right. I know you know why you are complaining. People are complaining that you haven't delivered those shoes, those dirty shoes, right? Those golden shoes with the flag on it, right? We know. We got you, buddy. We got you. Look at this lady.
See it a little bit by this whack job. You know, he said, we're weird.
Take me out of here.
The JD.
Take me out of here. How long? How much longer? Take me out of here. Take me out of here. This is
See it a little bit by this whack job. You know, he said,
look at her watching her.
We're
watching
weird.
her watch. Like
The JD and I are
longer?
weird. I think we're extremely normal people. Like you, exactly like. He's weird. Did you ever see him go on the stage and go like crazy? It's like between.
Bro, you are weird. Eddie Vance is weird. So let's continue. Let's see a couple more. Let's go to this one. Let's watch this one.
Father is a Marxist professor, and I believe he taught her well. You know, he's a Marxist professor. Can you imagine? Does anyone know that? I wonder if they knew that when they did an overthrow or a coup on Joe Biden. I wonder if they knew where she comes from.
Nobody did a coup on Joe Biden. Nobody did a coup on Joe Biden. Joe Biden picked country over himself. He thought of the country first over himself. He took himself off the ticket. He knew he couldn't do the job. He knew he was old. He knew he was failing. He knew he was slowing down. Like every old person at that age slows down. Joe Biden knew he was slowing down. So he stepped down. He took the high road, and we have Kamala Harris, a young black woman, Indian woman that could beat this old hog that is Donald Trump right now. Joe Biden knew better, and for that we thank him. He did a great job, and forever be thankful for Joe Biden because he switched the negativity of 2020 into a positive now in 2024. And for that, we are grateful to Joe Biden. All right, let's do the last clip. Where is it? This is his last clip right here. Peace out. Peace out, suckers. Peace out. I'm out of here. And he just leave him there. Like, bro, you're supposed to stay here for a little while. He just dip. He just like, bro, I'm out of here. Get me out of here, please. These people are suckers. Get me out of here. I'm better than this. I'm just thinking about myself, Donald Trump. So, mi gente, my people, thank you for being in this video. Don't forget to click, to follow, to share, to comment, to write something down, whatever your thoughts are. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give me a like. I'm going to be doing more videos like this every day. I'm going to post it on my YouTube. And I appreciate you. See you to the next time.